call this meeting to order. I declare that we have a quorum. We'll start out with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise, face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, as we move through the agenda, are there any agenda revisions, Dr. Mundy?
No, sir, not this evening.
All right. Well, before we get started here, we're going to also open up the floor to public comment, item number 4. So I hereby open up the floor for public comment. If you'd like to, you can come up here and say what you want at your piece or have fun with it. Seeing no public comment, item 4 is closed. We'll move on to item 5, consent agenda. Dr. Mundy.
Sure, on the consent agenda tonight, we do have a couple different things we want to recognize. And I'm trying to recall, sir, last time did we do the new teachers after we approved them or
Yes.
before?
Yes, we did before.
So I was trying to make sure. So no offense, new teachers, we're going to wait till the two of you get approved real quick. Well, hopefully approved. Never mind. However, with that too, we do have 2 of our retirees here tonight too. I didn't know, Mr. Davis, if you have a second to come on up, and Molly is here, who is one of my favorite people of all time. Actually, we have 2 of my favorite retirees of all time here tonight. Molly is here to get recognized, if you will. So let's say you want to say a few words, or I will gladly chime in too for Molly. But this is Molly Heil, who's retiring with us this year.
Yep. My name is Kent Davis, middle school principal, and it's my honor to, but also the saddest day for me, I guess. It's somebody I've leaned on as middle school principal in our building during this time of 8 to 9 years being in middle school, and I'm really it's been a cornerstone to the middle school of what it really means to be a Blackhawk. This perseverance. Even teachers showing up every day and having work through things. I mean, being a teacher's hard, and she definitely works with some difficult kids and done great things with kids pushing through. But she's very much appreciated. Cannot say it enough. But a great 19 years, and like I said, she was a teacher of the year for us in 2000.
I forget what you said. I can see it on the
Teacher
plaque.
of the year. I mean, obviously,
Just a couple years ago.
Very big deal. Very miss it very much. So I can't say enough. But thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Well, you know how heartfelt that is from all of us too. You've been such a big part. I've been with you several years while I've been here, in several different jobs too. And I'll always appreciate all you've done for us. You're a true Blackhawk through and through. And we're gonna miss you. You're welcome to come hang out though whenever you want. A sub.
The biggest thing is congratulations.
Yes.
And positive.
Yeah.
She's going to move and take care of next steps she can go. So.
Oh, no, just, I have a grandchild finally.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna do.
Thank you, Molly.
Yep, thank you, Ken.
Yes.
Congratulations.
And our second retiree here tonight is Debbie Merriman.
Debbie has to come up, doesn't
We're
she?
going to have Debbie come up here. However, we're a little nervous moving Debbie close to the microphone. Too, at the same time. Mr. Gifford, you want to come up and say a few words about Debbie?
Sure.
I will say this, the very first person, and I'm so glad I can't, the very first, actually second, because Mr. Harris was first. Second person I met at Sheridan Schools was Debbie, and we coached together the first couple years. And regardless of all that, I'm still here. Right? You said that to me once. Yes.
I'm Eric Gifford. I'm the Director of Transportation here at Sheridan. So Debbie's been here in my tenure as a student. She drove my hey. This here says 34, and I'll be 37 at the end of the week. That says it all right there. Yeah, you're very welcome.
I'm only 21.
I enjoy having Debbie as a driver. She's going to hang around, drive girls basketball some, but need anything, I can always make a phone call. If I needed somebody to heckle me, I got that daily. Gonna miss having her around. So appreciate your 34 years, and we want to present you with your clock.
Way to go,
All
Debbie.
right.
What would you like to say, Debbie?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Debbie.
I
I can pull it out to the back door.
Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you.
Would also mention too tonight, we did have a couple in terms of personnel, as you look to approve the personnel tonight. We did have a couple resignations and some people that are leaving us that have done a lot. I know it's all listed on there, but I definitely, as we get used to moving down, Laura Newby, but Mrs. Smith, Stephanie Smith, is resigning from middle school art, and Kayla Gerlach has taken a new position. Kayla's been an outstanding English teacher for us and done a lot for the district. And also, Taylor Baker's decided to stay home with family. Great move for her. But we're losing a couple of those people this year, and those are a lot of some cool shoes to fill coming down the road. But I want to make sure we especially recognize that.
Thank you. There's no donations on this one?
There is not, no sir.
Okay. Perfect.
I was looking to see, is he on here for that? Okay, then yes. I was skimming real quick. Kim, you'll need to abstain. We'll need to pull just, you want to make a recommendation to pull just the one out, or, okay.
So I would like to recommend that my husband be voted off separately so that I may abstain. He is interested in us helping with middle school football again this year.
Yes.
Okay, we can do that. So, then let me have an agenda then with that from another member. Tyler, you want to make that motion?
Yeah, I make the motion that we vote on everybody else but Brian Zachary.
Yeah.
Hold that separate.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion for the board? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries 5-0. All right, I need another motion. To approve.
I move to approve Brian Zachary as middle school football coach.
Okay, I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. All right.
Brian will be very happy you didn't vote against him.
4-0.
Mr. President, if I may take a second tonight too, now that we've approved the personnel, we do have two of our new teachers here tonight. We have been fortunate. I just talked to the board. We are getting some outstanding applicants that have been able to join us from other districts. But we have two here tonight. First, I have Amanda Williams. Amanda, you hiding back there? Yes, I'm sorry. Amanda's here. Amanda's joining us basically kind of roundabout from Noblesville in a few other ways too. But last year you were at Mount Comfort. Okay, I was trying to remember which one it was too. I've known her and her family. It's a great find for us too. But didn't know if you want to just say a little bit, introduce your family, if you will. We do put the new ones on the spot, not like the retirees a little bit. Yes, and just introduce your family, and if you want to just kind of give a quick overview, it'd be great.
Again, Amanda Williams. I worked for about 16 years at Hampton Southeastern Schools as the one of the.
See, I left that out. I just said Noblesville. I was gonna.
Born and raised in Noblesville. Worked at Southeastern, and then I took several years off. And then I took a maternity leave just the second semester of last school year at Mount Comfort Elementary School. This is my husband, Norm. We've been married for 21 years. And this is my oldest daughter, Kate. She just graduated from high school. She's going to
Yep.
Loyola in Chicago in the fall. Lauren she will be a junior. Both of the girls went to Brebeuf Jesuit High School in Indianapolis. And then my boys are twins, Andrew and Benjamin. They'll be seventh graders at East Middle School in Noblesville.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And you're studying teaching, right? So you'll come back and work for us here? Okay. Just throwing it out. Just didn't know. Amanda, we're very happy to have you. I know I've known you for a while too, and this is a great find for us at the high school too, so thank you for being a part of us. Also we have here tonight, we have Tanya, and I've been working on this, Boo Sila. Yes. She's told us already to call her Miss B, if I understand correctly too. She's joined us this year, and Mr. Davis, I didn't know if you wanted to say anything quickly too, or we can have Tanya introduce herself.
The one thing I'll say, I mean, we always hate to lose a teacher that's done a good job. It was especially concerning when we lost a teacher who was dual credit certified. And so when we started our search, we wanted somebody who was dual credit certified. I reached out to a former teacher of mine who I trusted dearly and greatly appreciated, and she said, I've got the perfect person for you. And by the time that came through, Tanya had already applied. My former teacher made that connection, and Tanya blew the committee away. All of the English teachers were on the committee to hire her, and it was unanimous choice that she is going to be a great fit, and she can teach all our
Yeah.
herself and her friends that are represented.
Hey, my name is Tanya Basila, and I'm very pleased to be here, and this community is just so welcoming. I just came to pick up some keys, and Kim gave me the most fabulous tour ever. My goodness, I'm so excited. And yes, reaching out to teacher friends. My teacher friends are my family, and I have my teacher family here. David Steve taught with him for 20 years at Northwestern High School biology, and my friend Caitlin Craig, who teaches math, and those things I don't always understand. So I just send her math memes. But I have so many teacher friends in so many districts like Western, Eastern, Kokomo, and they are my family, and I feel the Sheridan family already. So I'm very pleased to be here. I will do my very best, and I'm so excited to be a Black Hawk.
Happy to have you here.
Excellent, sir. Thank you very much.
No, thank you both for being here. Actually, I think one of the things with Amanda too, we were so excited to kick her out and hire her right away, we forgot to give her a tour of the building. It was like leave. There was, I think I called you within like 5 minutes. It was like, hey, you want a job? So, did we ever get you a tour? Did we get you? Okay, we got to do. Okay, great. I remember that when we talked, I was like, we were so excited, I forgot to give you a tour of the building. Sorry. Great to have you both. This is just a part of the ones we have coming on board. As I said, we've lost some great people to retirements and other jobs, but I'm very happy with who we're bringing on board this year, sir. And so
We're
it'll be a good
thrilled,
year.
and it's excited to have all you. I just want to give you guys another hand of applause. Like we are
Yes.
just thrilled to have you.
We could normally take a break here, but at the same time, the agenda is, it's a matter of whether or not you want to take the break, sir, tonight, or go right through the agenda. It's
Oh.
not very long.
We'll get this done quickly.
Yeah,
It'll be
okay,
fun.
yes.
So, all right, let's move on to item 7, or actually item 6, old business. There's no old business on the agenda, so we'll move on to item 7, new business. First item is 7.1 meal prices for 2024 through 2025.
So we are not, every year we have to bring meal prices to the board, and Nancy is here tonight, and I tell everybody, we have the greatest cafeteria staff and the greatest lead in the cafeteria in the country. Might it be universe for as far as I'm concerned. We are, again, done all of this. We had free breakfast to the world, we had everything last year, and we are not increasing prices this year, and I can't be prouder of that, and that's because of all of Nancy and her team's work. So the request tonight, sir, is to keep our meal prices the exact same as they were last year.
And that includes the free breakfast again, correct?
Yes, still do free breakfast and everything else. So that's, and those of you guys that are coming to join us, we give free breakfast to every student every day is what we do across the board. So yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Well, with that, I will entertain a motion to approve the meal prices.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Are there any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those,
I would like to make a comment. Thank you very much.
Oh.
We, this year, did over 14,000 breakfasts more than the prior year.
Oh, wow.
We were all free for all students, and we still have a surplus in our food system.
that's
That was
fantastic.
one of the reasons why we were able to continue with our free breakfast and not raise prices either.
Are we gonna double that number this year? I'm just kidding.
It's really good breakfast too, by the way. It's
I've
not
had
just
it.
like a donut.
It's good.
Yes.
Thank you, Nancy, for those comments too. We appreciate that. And that's good information for us to have, and we can pass out to the community as well, so everyone knows what we're doing. You're doing great work. We appreciate it.
Thank you, staff. I have a very supportive staff, and they've been wonderful. From my staff in the kitchen to the staff at both schools, all schools.
Thank you. All right. Any other discussion? Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Item 7.2, HPS/GFS renewal.
Yeah, this is the renewal of our contracts for our food service provider. This is the same thing through Nancy. She works through all of this. I feel very comfortable with the contract. She's on top of it. Nothing changes in that department without her knowing. So I'm all for and would recommend we approve the contract renewals for Nancy's department for HPS and GFS for next year.
Okay. All right. I'll entertain a motion to approve the renewal of the contract.
So moved.
Motion. Second. All right. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. All right. 7.3, high school handbook.
We try to provide the board, and I'll just kind of cover all three, and that depends on how you want to go through it then, if that way, or however the board wants to do
We
it.
can lump them all together.
It's up to you. You technically, what we provided is any changes, and any changes, and I got to give credit to Jason, Kent, Melissa, and everybody that's worked on these, and also the principals as well. I mean, Valerie and Rick. We basically highlighted changes, and most of the changes we're making are either came through, they're working with the teachers, and/or state legislation. So rather than giving the whole board this year, I think that was the request of the board, is just kind of give the changes this year to everybody. So I appreciate all their work, and yes, sir, unless there's individual questions, I'm fine recommending to put them all together too. That's up to the board.
So if we want to, we can just entertain a motion to approve the high school, middle school, elementary handbook together if we want to do that.
So moved.
Okay, I have a motion for that. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. Are there any comments or discussion?
I would just like to thank the administrators for getting this to us, and it was really great just having the updates instead of trying to find them in the handbooks.
It was.
Yes.
Okay. Any other comments, discussion? Okay. Seeing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. All right. Item 7.6, procurement card resolution.
Yeah, this comes from, and I sent something in the memo this morning to kind of clarify a little bit. Mrs. Popejoy and all her outstanding work, who's also one of the best people in the universe. Those of you new to the district, you realize everybody works here is the greatest in the universe, and you are now too. So welcome to the greatest place in the universe. She has realized we were not maximizing our rebates and everything with our current card. Through their work, her and Jenna's work at IASBO and everything else, they've realized we have a better option. And so this is the request for the board to be able to switch credit cards to something that would benefit the district a lot better than what we're getting right now.
Fantastic. Okay. All right. I will entertain a motion to approve the resolution.
So moved.
So moved. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. Any comments or discussion? All right. Robin, good catch on that too. So the best way you can maximize stuff, that's awesome. So I was glad to see that. Fantastic. All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. All right. Item 8, superintendent report.
I'm going to turn my superintendent report over to Rick actually this evening because we were just received. I know, sorry, Rick, I couldn't remember if you remember I talked to you about a week ago on. Okay, yeah. I was like, I didn't tell you I was turning this over to you, right? We have Sheridan Community Schools and the high school has been a recipient of another award, which is fantastic, and I want to turn it over to Mr. Davis for a second.
So 3 years ago, well, maybe I should get to the mic. Everybody at home. 3 years ago, we entered a program called the Rural Early College Network, which is a grant that provided funding to help expand and grow our dual credit program. Well, that was right after COVID happened. And the one dual credit class we had at that time, our teacher left in December because of taking care of her family and things like that. So we basically started the program with no dual credit. And so then in that first year, we were figuring out the program and we worked our way through it. And by the year end of the third year, so 2 years of really being able to work on it, we were endorsed as an early college, an official early college in the state of Indiana. There are 59 of those now. We're one of those 59. We are the only one in Boone County, the only one in Hamilton County, the only one in Tipton County, the only one in Clinton County. Several of them are located at the southern end and the northern end of the state, and they're just branching out to the central part. But it's quite an honor to do that. They have also asked us, if everything comes to pass, they have applied, they're applying to the federal grant for Reckon 2.0, and they've asked Sheridan to be one of 5 mentor schools for other schools in the program. And so what night was that, Valerie? We went Tuesday? Tuesday. Last Tuesday night, we went to the University of Indianapolis where they recognized the schools that got endorsed this year. And we were one of them, and they gave us this nice, big, pretty banner. If some of you want to spread it out here with me, Dr. Monday. So that shows that we are a endorsed Indiana Early College High School through the Center for Excellence in Leadership and Learning cell at the University of Indianapolis. So again, quite an honor. That goes to our teachers and our students, the group that worked on the SLT and all that, the school leadership team to make that happen. So the credit truly goes to them, but some good stuff for the high school and great things for our students as we continue to expand our dual credit offerings so that they can get a head start on college, be better prepared for college, or even if they're not choosing college by taking rigorous courses such as that, they can set themselves up to step into the workforce or the military. And if they've got some college credits in their background, they step in there with a little bit stronger base in terms of being hired or their role within the military. So super proud of our school, our students, and our teachers, and to be an endorsed early college high school.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
That's awesome.
So thank you.
Yeah. Rick and his team did a ton of work for that. And then one other thing I'll mention is Wednesday night, right, Mr. Day? Wednesday night, Rick and I are going to a dinner where they are recognizing Mrs. Jill Cowley as one of the Ivy Tech is one of the top dual credit teachers in the state of Indiana too. So we're going to get to have dinner together on Wednesday night too.
She was last year's Teacher of the Year. Award
Yes,
as
she was
well.
last year's
Correct.
Teacher of the Year and then got recognized this year by Ivy Tech. It's well deserved too.
Wow.
She did great.
So, okay. Dr. Mundy, do you have any other comments?
No, sir. Okay.
All right. We will move on to board member comments. Where did I start out last time? All right, we'll start with Mr. Hunt.
All right, just a couple comments. Welcome to our new faculty and staff. We're pleased to have you all. Also pleased to have the ones that weren't able to make it this evening. But yeah, hopefully you'll find Sheridan Community Schools to, be one of the finest places you've worked, and we're happy to have you here to help continue what we do here. So welcome to all of you and your families. Debbie, I'm kind of like Eric. You're like the first person that I saw when I started coming to school here. So, but no, I mean truly.
John's only 20. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric's older than I am. I just turned 29. But no. In all honesty, I can never emphasize enough that our teachers and our administration all do a great job. But what I think really differentiates us at Sheridan are our food service staff, our bus drivers, custodians, those kind of people that do more than they really realize to make students feel welcome and this place that they want to show up every day. So thank you for your service, and I know we'll still see you around quite a bit. So
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
that's all I have.
Thank you, John. Mrs. Boone?
I too would like to welcome the new teachers. We're so happy to have you here, and so you're just going to make us even better than we are. And congratulations, Molly and Debbie. You've been wonderful additions to our school family, and we'll miss you very much. And congratulations. I'd like to say thank everyone who was involved in creating the wonderful commencement ceremony that happened on June 1st. It was a wonderful gathering. The music, the band, and the choir were stunning, outstanding.
They did great.
All the words in the thesaurus that you could find to go with those. They were wonderful. And the alumnus of the year,
Great.
Kristen, was a great choice, and it was wonderful to see her. So it was a very nice day, and everything was lovely and wonderful. And thank you, Rick. I know you did a lot for that.
Thank you, Mrs. Boone. Mrs. Zachary?
So, talking about graduation, one thing I wanted to share is that I got to go to 2 ceremonies this year. I didn't make it to kindergarten graduation, but I went to preschool
Yeah.
graduation and our high school graduation.
All right.
And they were both outstanding, but as I was sitting on the stage at the high school graduation, I was thinking about all those small children who, started out, and all of the people who had influenced them and got them to the point where they are. And just wanted to take the opportunity tonight to thank everyone from our bus drivers, our teachers, our instructional assistants. Those kids would not be where they were without every single person influencing their lives.
Yep.
So thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Zachary. Mr. Henning?
Well, I can't follow your 30, so I'll just say thank you guys for coming, new teachers. Congratulations on retirement. I owe you a T-shirt, by the way. Thank you for bringing it to the wedding. Appreciate that. Yeah. You brought me a T-shirt to the wedding. I didn't have a white T-shirt, and you rushed it out to me. So, not just a great bus driver, but great T-shirts too. And I'll just leave it with my typical comment of thank you all for showing up, and if you're online, please come visit.
Okay. Welcome to the new teachers once again. Happy to have you. It's good to be a Blackhawk, right? So excited to have you. And congratulations on retirement. Hope you enjoy the new grandbaby. And Debbie, you're going to be here forever, so it's fine. So.
Yeah.
We see you're still driving a little bit, right? Okay, all right. So.
Caitlin said I couldn't quit till she quit.
But I I echo the sentiments of my fellow board members too. It takes everyone to help us get through the school year and to mold every student to get back and get them through the system and make sure that they're successful even after they get through our doors. So a lot of other stuff going on too this summer. I think we've seen some floor sanding going on. You've seen the football fields got some stuff going on with it as well. There's just a lot of things happening. We're excited to gearing up actually for the beginning of next school year. So a lot of stuff happens here in the summertime that you don't get to see. So thank you everyone who helps contribute to that, and we're truly appreciative to have everyone's support. This is what we try to do. Okay. With that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn. So moved. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? We're adjourned.
So.